Hi guys, I just wanted to make a update onto the gold proxy benchmark EA that we were developing. And what's actually quite cool is that I've got quite a little update on what I'm going to implement. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to try and get the SLTP to react intelligently to our success rate. All right, so what happens when we see this reversal? Okay, so that means that we've had 25 losses, small losses because it's the tight stops and tight TPs. And of those 25 trades that went wrong, 20 were successful. So that's really good. And the fact that the really good thing about it is that the TP is greater than the SL. So pending that we remain above 50%, it's going to be profitable. Okay. On the right hand side, it's not reversing. It's just something I'm testing. Okay. So we kind of want to be focusing on this, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the EA if we're above 50%, just slightly extend the TP. If we're above 60%, extend it further, 70%, extend it further. And so it's basically going to maximize our profit potential. If we get to 100%, which would be a little bit bonkers, then we are making really good profits. But as long as we're above 50%, it's fine. If we're below, then it's a little bit of an issue. So what I'm going to do is tell the EA if we're below 50%, modify the SLTP. So we're probably going to want to TP a little bit quicker if our success rate is low. If it's high, like it is, we want to make the TP a little bit further out because obviously we're seeing things start to trend now. Okay, and so that's just a little update there. So I'm going to implement that. What I'm probably going to do, to be honest, is that I'm going to keep this as it is, and this one here will be the intelligent SLTP. This is just a test to see if the reversals are going to work or not, but we can see they are with an 80% probability. So what it will do, it will dynamically shift the SLTP in response to our success on the reversal. So it is very reactive, and it's basically we're always ahead and positioned for the move, right? Because we're using gold proxy. And also you could probably argue who are buying gold Aussie, who's buying gold Euro, probably the central banks. So, we're talking about big fish, okay, institutional stuff. So we can see we've got a good success rate, as you can see. And so hopefully that makes sense. So anything above 50%, we're going to make money long term. And if we're high like this, we kind of want to maximize our profits, okay? And if we're below 50%, we probably want to TP a little bit quicker. And so that's the logic there. So as it stands, we're going to keep this as it is. It's making profits, a slow, steady profit. And this one will probably be implemented on the intelligent SLTP. So that's it's got huge potential. And you can see how it works because simply we measure the gold euro versus gold USD, and we can see that we've got a bias on euro USD for a sell because the gold euro is deviating away from gold USD, right? So it's quite clever. It gives us a very eagle-eye view about the currency market, about FX, and we're simply using gold as the benchmark, and we can derive signals from that using gold. So it's pretty powerful. We can see we've got a good success rate. Admittedly, we don't really want those losses, but it doesn't matter because we're making profits from those losses. So we're having a loss, but we're recouping that loss plus more. We're actually making profit on those losses, right? Because we've got a greater risk to reward than we have on the SL. We've got a greater TP than the SL. So while the trade might go to profit, that's fantastic. The second scenario is it goes to stop loss, it will reverse, but then we'll make profit on the stop loss. So in theory, it should be amazing, and we'll just have to see how we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to make any changes on the core EA, but I'm going to implement that intelligent SLTP so that it reflects our success rate. And so if it's a high success rate, we're going to sort of we're going to milk the TP a little bit. We're going to milk the cow a little bit more, and we should make a lot of profit potential there. So that's the update on the gold proxy EA, and I'll probably make a video on the synthetic sentiment EA next week. Okay, so have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you guys soon.